Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. Thank y'all to everybody that's still rocking with us. Shout out to those folks right now checking us out on Facebook Live and whatnot. Yeah, I prop fell, so you're gonna help me out here. We gonna get to the Facebook Live here, but as we check them out, Shayna. Yeah, yes, please. Thank you very much. Sending great vibes. Who's the most important? Who's the most important person? Oh my goodness! He want to make sure. He want to make sure that he been seen. He want to make sure that he's seen. All right, ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. Live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. We need to move through the rest of the show, and the part of the show right now that we move into is the featured part of the show. We call it the Diva Diaries. It's time for my sister, the dating pool Diva, to jump in to her segment. We call it the Diva Diaries. We playing her song right now and whatnot. Those are the Diva Diaries. And you can hear her doing what we like to call, y'all see her right there, right? She doing her, what she called the Diva. Ooh, shh.
Wait, the phone
you see,
we ain't looking at nothing right now.
You saw that, right?
We ain't looking at nothing right now.
Y'all saw that, right?
It's so good, I made the phone call.
Boy, y'all saw that, right? Word. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it is.
Algebra person.
Yeah. Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. Live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. Dating Pool Diva, it's time for your Diva Diaries. Go ahead and lead us in it.
Okay.
What you got?
I got a good one for you guys. All right, I'm going to start with Mr. JT over here with this question, okay?
Okay.
Do step parents get the same privileges of raising a child as the biological parents, i.e. discipline? And there's a second part. Do they get the title of mom or dad? So with the first question, do they get the same privileges?
For me, I say yeah, because I have a stepmom, and she took me and my brother in, like, you know, I was one of hers.
Okay.
You know, my mom didn't have no animosity. They didn't have no animosity, even though my dad wasn't in our lives as much.
Right.
So after the fact that he left, my mom and my stepmom, they kept me and my brothers close. You know, I go over there and stay. He come over to my house and stay, and I call him mom.
That's great.
You know, so
That is great.
for me, in my experience, I say yeah.
I am a stepmom.
Okay. Shayna, what'd you think?
Well, I am a stepmom, and hey, I pick my stepson up every morning, take him to school. He's older than my kids, and you know, I love him like he's my own son. I don't have a son, so he is my son. He does not call me mom, but he could if he wanted to. I leave that option open to him. You know, when he's ready, if he wants to, call me mother, call me mom, because I'm still going to be his mom.
Okay, what about the real mom?
She's cool. I don't have any problem with her. I don't know if she would. I really don't know her that well, to be honest. I know her, but I don't know. I don't sit down and have a conversation with her. You know, I will call her and say, oh, I'm coming to get Teron. She'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? Have him ready. She knows that he loves me. He knows. I've been knowing him since he was 4 months.
Okay, now what if he called, if he called you mom in front of?
She probably would. I'm trying to say,
should it be a little bit different?
I'm saying this as nice as possible. She probably would feel some type of way being the person that, being human. Let's be real. Let's be human. Like, you know, we like to possess our own. We like, that's my son. You know what I'm saying? That is mine. Everyone wants their own. So, honestly, she probably would feel some type of way. Personally, I don't feel any type of way of him calling me Miss Shayna or Mom. Whatever. Either way, I'm there for him. If I got to go to PTA meeting, you know, all that, I'm going to be there.
That's good. Maybe like a cute little nickname, you know.
He called me Miss Shayna, and that's okay for me.
Right, for right now.
What's the difference?
And he's 9. He's 9 years old.
Okay.
Right. So. Like, what's the difference? Like, like all my homeboys, I call their mother mom. It's the same thing.
Right, right.
Well,
You know,
absolutely, yeah.
From little, so it's to me it's almost the same thing.
Right.
Like
That makes sense.
especially if you have siblings. If you got a brother and a sister by
Yeah,
a different woman.
absolutely.
I mean, it takes a level of maturity to handle that situation.
That's very true. That's why. What you think?
Of course, she gets the props. My mama is that mama.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, she does get the props, and she's not even stepmom. She's mom.
Mm-hmm.
She's mom. She gets all the props from my brothers. All of it. All of it.
Okay.
She gets it. She's mom.
So there's no real distinction. She's mom.
She's mom.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Marcus J, what you thinking?
I don't like the phrase step, personally.
Exactly.
If you're going to position yourself to be a part of a child's life, then so be it.
Right.
Whether you're the male or the female. I don't like the phrase step, and I've seen it. I won't get into how I know about it, but I do personally, firsthand. Some stories that I know about, if we're going to officially define, then we would say step.
Mm-hmm.
But the people who I'm thinking of that I'm not referring to directly don't function as steps.
Right.
They function as the actual
Exactly.
male or female parent.
Right.
And that's the way you got to be, because if you're going to take care of a child, love a child, and love that child's biological parent, then so be it. Like, what do you say when you adopt a child? Do you say that this is my adopted child? No, you say this is my child.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you said, I adopted this kid, or if you introduced the kid as, hey, this is my adopted child, Marcus, how you think that child's going to feel going through life? They're going to always feel that they're different from the other children.
Right.
And it's the same, Shayna, with your little man. You know what I mean? Like, he knows that you love him as if you gave birth to him.
Absolutely.
Yourself.
Right.
And that's the way it has to be. Like, when that's why you're referring to your mother and your brothers. You know what I mean? She cares about them, or she loves them as if those were her own children. So
Right.
I don't think there's any other way that's appropriate. And to each his own. I don't rock that way.
Kids are
Right.
kids,
Right.
you know,
Kids
they're
are
young and they don't understand all the technicalities of relationships and stuff. They
Right.
just want everybody to be happy.
Right.
Anybody, even my daughter, she'll say, Mom, let's get my brother and his mama and everybody. Like, they don't care. They just like family, you know.
I don't walk
Right.
around saying my siblings, that's my half brother
Yeah,
or my
we don't
half
do that.
sister.
Right.
It's my brother, that's my sister.
We don't have time for that half.
And if it comes up, it comes up. But other than that, we all
It don't
looking.
matter.
We
We
all
are
looking like
regulated.
anyway. So
Right.
Ain't no-
Look alike.
Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J live from the Dan Legacy Internet Radio. Everybody say peace to my mama.
hey mom,
My mom is checking us out. What's up, Mom?
case in point.
Yeah, my mom. Everybody say hey, Mom.
Hey mom.
Hey,
And
Mom.
we see you, Mavis. What's up, Mavis? Thanks for checking us out, sis. That's how I feel about it, though, Diva. Real talk.
Yeah. Me personally, I haven't had the experience of the blended
Deuces,
family
Mavis.
type of thing, but I can understand where y'all coming from. I mean, if you adopt a child or you're the stepmom or dad, then I think you should treat them as blood. I mean, it's all about relationships.
Kids know vibes. They know if you're not treating them right. They know if you're treating another child differently. They know these things.
Right.
They're very sensitive beings. So in that sense, you have to. You have to, not even for yourself, for the kids.
Yeah,
Right.
I think.
And it's a lot of immature people out here who, this question can go a long way. It's a lot of immature people out here
Right.
who really don't see the bigger picture. It's all about the kids. It's not about
Right.
how you feel about this other person. Oh, they did this to you. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's about the children. Who cares? The kids here now.
Right.
Right.
It's difficult.
What can you do now? It is.
It's difficult at first, like when you meet somebody with kids,
Uh-huh.
because now you want to prove yourself, you know.
That I can be a good step parent.
Exactly.
Oh, so you're looking from a different perspective.
Yeah, because a lot of times the
Well, it's pretty hard to find.
they
anyone now
don't
without
accept you right away, especially if they older.
Oh, of course.
You know, if they little, you can
mold them
into liking. But if they like teenagers,
They
it's
already
hard.
against you,
Like
yeah.
especially
'Cause
like
you ain't their daddy.
if you're a woman, and your man
son.
have a girl, have a daughter, it's hard. It's hard. And it's
absolutely.
and vice versa. Like if I, meet a girl and she got a son that's like 13, they protect her.
Oh yeah,
It's-
they are
it's hard.
really
It's hard.
protective over their
With the
It's
parents.
chest
definitely
all
hard.
out and
Yeah, chest all
everything,
out, be ready
Yeah.
to do something to him.
very
It's
true, though.
difficult, man. It's a difficult situation.
Any other comments on that question? Okay, let's
Great
move
question.
on. This is for the men. Who wants to start? Marcus J or JT?
Marcus might.
Let it ride.
I don't care.
Marcus J?
All right, that's fine. That's cool.
All right, do you enjoy being romantic, like planning dates, etc., or is it something that you do to appease the woman that you're with? Just in general, not necessarily right now.
It
but-
depends. I'm one that I need inspiration. You know what I mean? I have to feel inspired to do that. And when I feel inspired, I'm pretty damn good at it.
Okay.
But if I'm not feeling inspired, then it's not really much going on in that area. So that's really, I'm usually pretty descriptive, but that question doesn't allow for a whole lot. It's either this or it's that. And so
Right.
if I'm feeling inspired, I'm pretty good at it. But if I'm not feeling it, then it ain't too much going on in that area.
Okay. So somebody gotta light your fire.
I gotta be
Right.
inspired.
Yeah.
I gotta be
I
inspired.
agree with
Okay.
them.
What inspires?
Every woman can't get
Good question.
that romantic treatment. And it all goes back to from the first 3 minutes of the first time you meet a person if you're going to pursue them long term.
3 minutes.
Oh,
Into
so
a
you know the first
conversation.
3 minutes?
Yeah, because how many guys you got into a conversation with
I gotta know.
and you was like, after 3-4 minutes, you was like, nah.
I feel that.
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Like,
I've been there. Like, nah.
I'm about to give you my homegirl number.
I know somebody who's perfect for you.
I've actually changed my mind before.
Right.
Me too, girl. On
Right.
a date.
Yeah.
Right.
Changed my mind
Right.
on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I've
get to
changed
know
my mind
somebody
before.
and thinking really
Yeah.
good, and then you go on a date and they be like, they say something, you just like,
Or the other way around.
heck,
I'm thinking the other way around. Like I was like not
into 'em.
interested or attracted.
Oh, yeah.
And then he said or did something. I'm like, oh, okay.
Shout out to our
Maybe.
brother.
I might
Shout
check
out
him out.
to our brother Tim, man, local comedian here in the RVA
What's going
area.
on, Tim, man?
Tim, man, is shouting us out. Legacy Internet Radio. Shout out to you, brother. It's good to hear you or see you on here. Hope to have you back in the den.
All right.
Yeah, like for me, I like to do romantic stuff. That's just who I am. But you just can't do that to just anybody. Everybody just can't. That's why they call
What kind of
me Mr.
romantic stuff do you
3370.
do, Jeff?
Huh? I'm more of. I hate the going to the movies and dinner type stuff.
So what?
I'm more of
Out the box.
let's go kart. Let's go, paintballing and stuff like that. Stuff to have.
Paintball.
You like
It was
aggressive
hard-ass
stuff.
Yeah.
paintball.
I'm not going paintball.
But you know what? Every female's not like y'all three sitting
Right,
right,
right.
here.
Oh, so you want one?
You know,
Oh, I know.
Because
Oh, you want some thick bone country girls.
I'm actually I'm going to take somebody skydiving this summer.
Ooh, who is this somebody?
Ah.
Show me a picture.
Who you finna die with, man?
She got
Don't do that.
Who you finna die
Skydiving
with?
is fun. Are you
Yes.
going? Where are you going?
We're going
West
up north.
Point?
Going up north,
okay.
Alexandria.
They got it at West
Yeah.
Point too.
Mr.
Yeah.
3375 was a fun character. Marcus used to refer to him as a utility man. Now
Eulogy.
everything's not
Let
going to
me
be
tell
the
y'all
same.
something. Let me tell you something.
start
Listen,
playing
you
the-
Let me
go
tell y'all
out there
something,
and
okay?
skydive and have the best time of your
I
life.
got 3 things that I'm going to do definitely on my bucket list. That's skydiving, swimming with the sharks, and base jumping.
You going to
Swimming
Long
with the
Island
sharks.
Swimming with the sharks.
That's what
Oh,
the
it was
other
nice knowing
black
you.
people don't
That's
do
a
that
nice
one,
guy.
baby.
So you do realize that you that dude.
Black people don't
When
do
we
that.
look at the TV, be like, damn, that's a white dude. That was a
A
black dude.
great white shark.
Yeah,
You
like-
do you watch the Animal Channel?
I mean, like, no, you know,
Some things
no, you know,
Well,
hopefully,
he's going to be in a crate.
hopefully, our white brothers and sisters
They-
are not offended, but it's just certain shit we don't do. And you just named three of them.
I have never seen a black
But
person.
at the same time, see,
crate's not
that's
gonna
my
be
mind
locked.
frame. Like, what is
Do it. Why not?
what is what white people do and what would black people do? Everything they can do, a
we
black
can do it
person
too.
can do.
Yeah.
And I
And
get
that's
your
very
point.
true,
Yeah.
but
And
it's
do like
You know what I'm
this.
saying?
Do
Yeah.
like this.
And I will
when
put
you're
this
in
fist
there
up.
Hey, look,
with the shark.
there's a lot of stuff that
Take a
we
picture,
don't
baby.
do. You know, one of them is we don't swim with no sharks, man. Because they also
Base
say that
jumping.
1 out of 3 black people
You ever,
can swim, and the other 2
Seen the
can't.
movie with Queen Latifah when she thought she was going to die.
Yeah, the movie was it LL Cool J who was in
When
it?
LL Cool J was
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
She
That's
went
one of
base
my
jumping.
favorite-
It's basically just jumping off. It's almost like jumping off a
Off a
building.
cliff, right?
Off the cliff, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think I could do that, but you would have to give
Yeah,
me
you get a
like
curse.
You
a
want a
double.
bungee jump? Like
No, I don't want to. Like, don't snap
Now,
me back.
yeah, I don't want to be hooked to it.
Yeah,
I don't
those-
want my life to depend on a rope.
Yeah, don't snap me
I
back.
remember on Fresh Prince where whatchamacallit, husband died doing that.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
newscaster
The
dude.
newscaster died.
Oh, the
Hillary.
I think
and she had on the
Hillary.
wedding dress and everything. In the
I do remember that.
Now, Mr.
The rope was too
3375,
long.
You said
he hit the floor. He hit the ground.
you said you didn't want your life to be dependent on a rope,
On a rope.
but you're gonna skydive and let
Oh,
it be
I
dependent on a
skydive.
string.
On a string.
Shit.
I don't want nothing. I don't want to go down and something just hook me.
Did you
and
just-
I fly back up in the
So
air?
look, Jeff,
Once
they
I'm
got
down, I'm
these. They
down.
got these trip excursions to the moon and back.
I go to the
Would
moon.
you do that?
I go to the moon.
I'm scared.
But
as
look,
hell.
if y'all don't want to jump out of a plane, they do have this this place where you can go. You can get into this,
I know
this,
what
this
you're talking
bubble.
thing.
Yeah, and
Let
y'all
me
fly
sing
up
my
and
song down for you.
I'm
you know.
scared of that.
So definitely, but at the same time, you know, there are
Sing some
there
old
are
Negro
black
spirituals.
women. There are black women that love all that kind of stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
found out, yeah.
I think skydiving
Yeah.
would be great.
And it's a rush. And after you do that, you be like, okay, I skydive.
We ain't never
You
doing
know
that
what I'm saying?
again.
We can go to the
Go,
you know
go ahead, skydive, and don't come back.
finish
I'm
the
gonna
night
apply
off.
for your
You
job.
know, we can finish the
Finish-
night off.
that was that turns you
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
The skydive
Yeah.
will turn you on. So
Skydive.
we about to go finish
Yeah.
the night off.
You just defied death.
We made it, baby.
We
heard
made
me,
it,
right?
baby.
You heard me, Jay?
Looking at it though, yeah, give you a new lease of life.
Hey, Melanie just said that she hosts skydiving events every year.
Where at?
Oh, look
she,
at that.
Melanie is in the
Where,
Chi-
Melanie?
She's in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
So
Chicago.
if it's not Chicago, Melanie, let us know where it is. If it's not Chicago,
We
but I
in
know that's where
VA.
she's at. And
So
whatnot.
Jeff-
So we might have to have you come down here
Exactly.
because if you come down here to Chicago from Chicago to Virginia, I'll jump out of plane because that's actually as much as I picked
Girl,
on
get
you.
down here. I gotta see
As
that.
much as I picked on,
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the ground waiting for you.
as much as I picked on you, Jay, skydiving is actually on my bucket. I ain't swimming no sharks. I ain't doing that.
Well,
But skydiving is actually on my bucket
and
list.
see, what I just said swimming with the sharks, and y'all just immediately thought
Hell yeah.
I was just going to dive in there
No, you're in a
with
crate.
sharks. Yeah,
We
you
know that.
You're in a crate. You drop
We know
down
that,
in
but
a
yours-
crate.
yours is not gonna lie.
I knew
They
that.
have
I
sharp
knew
teeth.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, I knew that. But
Yeah.
I
They can
mean,
bite
How
metal.
about dolphins? Dolphins on the list too. How
I've
about
swam
dolphins?
with the
I would do with that. I would
You
do
do
that.
dolphins.
Yeah, we can do
I
that.
would
Yeah.
do that. I actually
I've
would
done
do that. Yeah.
Well, y'all hear that, right? That sounds like a plan. We all gonna go swimming with the dolphins.
And I want to do
Legacy
this.
Internet
Dolphins.
Radio.
You hear that,
in
right?
need.
We going to swim with the
Legacy
dolphins.
Internet Radio. We're going to swim with the dolphins.
Well, not. So yeah, I can dig it. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio.
All right, we're going to take a little break right here and come back with some interesting questions. Diva Diaries.
Like C equals WR. So
Yeah,
Shout out
somebody
to the-
please come.
Somebody give her a
help
microphone
her.
since she's screaming from
If
across
y'all
the
know
room.
a teacher, a math teacher, or
Yes, damn,
anything,
Melanie.
man. Jeez.
C equals WR.
Melanie said,
Solve for R.
I'm looking right at the screen because I got to look at the screen to read. So it's not that I'm trying to be weird. But
See, we
Melanie
didn't think
said that I actually was a co-pilot to let the skydivers out. It was fun looking at them all jump from various feats. Wow, Melanie, you a pilot, yo.
Yeah.
You were so dope.
No doubt.
I
So
knew,
That is hot, Melanie.
yeah, man. I
Yeah.
knew that you was dope, and I didn't know you was dope like that.
Yeah.
All right, look, we're
You
gonna
be the
take this.
dopest.
We're gonna take this break, and when we come back, we got more Diva Diaries. We're gonna shut this Facebook Live down, and then we're gonna reestablish it. Marcus J, I got Mr. 3375, Dating Pool Diva, Big Sis, our sister Shayna Latia, our clairvoyant medium. Ain't no half stepping with me. Be back in a few.
Tired of wearing that same old rag.